Well, it's been some time since I last did a vid review for a Netflix movie. Since I've seen some of these last few months, I've decided to tackle one of these, which just now came out. Adam Sandler's made many disappointments in my view, and I just saw his newest attempt recently, Hubie Halloween. But is this a big spectacular redemption for Mr. Sandler? Or has he delivered us another rotten pumpkin that needs to be crushed, smashed, or smushed? Find out right now in this spoiler-free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the just now released new Netflix comedy horror flick, Hubie Halloween, starring Adam Sandler in the title role, along with Kevin James, Julie Bowen, Keenan Thompson, Steve Buscemi, and a host of others. The film was directed by Stephen Brill, who also directed a couple who is certainly not much a stranger to do this. Now, this is, from the looks of it, I'd say he's done several movies, even with Sandler, but he's appeared in some of them. But anyway, this is his first attempt in directing a Sandler movie since Mr. Deeds. But I may be wrong though. He's directed other hits or misses after that, like Without a Paddle, Drillbit Taylor, and others. And of course, he also directed Little Nicky. But anyway, this film, I'm going to say, I didn't know what to think of it, but it's gotten some mixed response, and that's understandable, unlike most of Sandler's previous attempts for Netflix, such as Murder Mystery, which he rejoined Jennifer Aniston for last year, and I have seen that movie, but I wasn't too amused with. This one, however, on the other hand, managed to redeem Sandler's, popularity for my liking a little bit more. Because he did provide a lot of good humor and what have you, but there were some weird, freaky stuff that kind of was a downside for me. But however, I did like some things, including character and other references to other movies he's done, most notably Happy Gilmore and The Water Boy, which of course Julie Bowen, if you remember, was in Happy Gilmore. She actually plays Hubie's crush, Violet Valentine. Yeah. Anyway, the film focuses on this dude named Hubie Dubois. He's a much ridiculed delicatessen owner, and he patrols his hometown of Salem every Halloween night as a monitor to ensure that everyone follows correct Halloween etiquette, which that I find to be pretty darn amusing. And the way Sandler talks talks as Hubie talks. It's hard to do. It's too funny. But it's almost more fun. Well, almost about as funny as he did for Bobby and Waterboy. But when you hear Hubie talk, I couldn't even believe why Sandler sounded. He sounded like Stephen Root as Milton from Office Space. Oh wow, it was crazy. Anyway, he encounters with a suspicious neighbor who has Lapine tendencies, who happens to be Walter Lambert, and that's played by Steve Buscemi. Well, soon he falls news of an escaped convict who's escaped, and if I'll only give you a little bit of a slight thing. You'll see Ben Stiller as the doing another version of the orderly he did in Happy Gilmore in the beginning. Yeah, really something. But anyway, it makes news of this escape convict makes Hubie suspicious when his fellow townsfolk start to disappear literally before his eyes, and reports his suspicions to local police, and in part due to his previous behavior and actions. Struggles to convince Sergeant Steve Downing, that's Kevin James's character. Believe me, he looks, I don't know, like, well, I don't know, kind of like a bearded Billy Ray Cyrus or something, because he's got the mullet and what have you. Anyway, and proves that Halloween monsters are actually real so that he can save the town, Hubie. Anyway, that's all I'm telling you. That's the premise. So, other performers in this include Ray Liotta as Mr. Landolfa, real crazy character. Rob Schneider, another person who's no stranger to Adam Sandler movies, as Richie Hartman. June Squibb playing Hubie's mother. Keenan Thompson, Sergeant Blake. We even have Shaquille O'Neal in one strange performance as a DJ, but I'm not gonna tell you what that is. You're just gonna see the movie. Maya Rudolph and Tim Meadows as Mary and Lester Hennessy, two of Hubie's old classmates from long ago. Michael Chiklis, who a lot of you know from the first two Fantastic Four theatrical features, as well as TV's The Commish, as Father Dave, Salem's resident preacher. Oh well, and so much more. And actually, China and McClane, most of y'all may remember Uma from Descendants 2 and 3, is also in this. And funny they actually did this in memory of, this one of the stars of Descendants, Cameron Boyce, who it's been over a year since he passed away last year after Descendants 3 had finished filming. But anyway, despite it had a little weird bits and what have you, it had a little bit of redeeming quality with the humor, and Sandler did a pretty good job in playing the title character. The cast, most of the cast was pretty good. I had to admit, I like Kevin James, I like Julie Bowen. Yeah, they were pretty good. Just most of these cast members were just hit or miss, but more hit than miss. But that's my point of view. You don't have to take my word for it. So if you're up to it, give Hubie Halloween maybe one try. If you're not satisfied, I can't say I didn't try. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you in this review. Anyway, I'm giving Hubie Halloween 3.5 stars according to my Letterboxd. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this. Let me see. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Yeah, that would do it. Maybe, I think. No. Yeah, 6.5. Okay. Now, what did you think of Hubie Halloween? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Stay tuned. I may have some more extra spoiler-free reviews coming up sometime, but I don't know just yet. I know I'm completely booked. I'm trying to keep my vids separate by 12 to 15 hours tops if I can. So just stay tuned later on for my review of something really scary and our first time watch, House of the Devil. Okay? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, see these other horror comedies or comedy horrors. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Idle Hands. The upper right-hand corner is my review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of the third Evil Dead movie, Army of Darkness, and the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.